Alright, what's up, sport? So just to explain why I just called you sport, this is just like any normal video on YouTube. As you can tell by the drip, I am dressed as the cool dad at your local neighborhood barbecue. So yeah. Now that we have that set up, let's just act like everything's normal, you know? Okay, so it's been a while since I last made a video. I'll tell you why it's been so long. Also, I'm sorry for all the noise and the loudness and the volume of the things surrounding me, because if you couldn't tell already, I am outside. This is not an impressive showcase of green screen effects. I'm actually outside because I'm a dad, you know? And dads go outside and they fix stuff and they leave you when you're young and they burden you with loads of childhood trauma, but for the most part they're outside and fixing stuff and cars and trucks and sports and stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, well, I didn't start saying anything yet, because everything I say is a load of bull crap and bullshit and hickey dookie poo poo pee pee doo doo. But it's been a while since I last made a video, and it's because I've been pretty busy with my first year of grad school that just wrapped up. I just thought I would make a video to tell y'all about it, because even though I have not been posting regularly or at all on this platform, I have been keeping an eye. Okay, I'm gonna pause and just make sure it's okay. All right, okay, we are good to go. I hope everything's fine. As I was just saying before, my clumsy butt cheeks muffed the whole thing up. I just finished my first year of grad school, and I figured I got the dad drip on. I'm ready for Chet Hanks summer to officially commence. Submitted my last final a few days back. Let's shoot the shit, Like if there's like a poop emoji, shoot him in the head with an assault rifle. That's something we need as a society. Not to get political, actually, yeah, I do mean to get political. So if it's too political for your ass, get out of the kitchen. I think that's how the saying goes. Anyway, today, this video is just gonna be me as a daddy. Sorry, no, as a father, flipping burgers and, also flipping birds. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be talking about my first year of grad school and how it was. So, where do I start? Where do I shart? I guess we could start like where I found out I got accepted. The whole application process to grad school is pretty stressful. Columbia, was the last place I thought my butt cheeks would be ending up, filling out all the applications and stuff and trying to get letters of rec and, references and writing all these personal statements. People say shoot for the stars. I shot for like the top of a Toyota Tacoma. I shot quite low. No offense to the colleges that I applied to at first, but I did not expect to get accepted to a Dartmouth, a Columbia, a higher echelon educational institution. I heard back from George Washington University, which is a really good school that I was honored to be accepted to, and then I was quite literally about to enroll, and then I got an email from the application site. I've blocked out that part of my memory, so I can't even remember what the site's called. SOPHAS, I think, SOPHAS. I know the PH stands for public health. Don't know what the S or the O or the other S stands for, but this is all irrelevant information. I opened SOPHAS again, and FOST, I clicked on the news from Columbia, and I got accepted to Columbia, which was pretty crazy. I did not expect to. When I opened the letter of acceptance, you clicked a button and then it played a video. So all the other ones were just boring letters and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, this is different and this is good, so I think I'm gonna go here. And I did, and I am. So I accept the offer. I joined the Facebook page, the GroupMe. When I first joined the GroupMe, you would expect we would have discussions about public health, about the ongoing pandemic, just like the basic stuff for people just meeting, like, hi, my name's Tim, I'm so excited. But when I first joined the group, literally the whole thread was baking stuff. I made focaccia, bread, pastries, baked goods. I was like, sheesh, this is my kind of crowd, because we're honestly just here to get this bread, if I'm being honestly. After, those first couple months, we learned that the whole semester would be online, and we weren't all that jazzed about it, but through the course of last year, it kind of became apparent that was the only option given the state of the COVID-19 pandemic. We basically did our whole first semester online at Mailman. That first semester for MPH students is called the core. It basically sets the baseline knowledge for the stuff that you should know moving forward when you start to enter your departmental classes, your certificate classes in the next semester. The core was pretty cool. It was also pretty challenging as a fresh graduate from Cal State Northridge with a BS in public health. BS for bullshit, Just kidding. It stands for Bachelors of Science, I think. Bachelor of Science. I don't know. But what was I saying? As a fresh graduate, I expected to be able to keep up with the coursework and the course load. But to my surprise, and also to my demise, it was very difficult just to transition to that graduate level experience of academics, I guess. Trying to be the best student I could be while also dealing with all the effects of the pandemic that it was having and still continues to have on my mental health. But the core in itself was, for the most part, a pretty good experience. The actual learning aspect and the material that we were given. There was the foundations of public health studio. The foundations were made up of the history of public health, the ethics of public health, and human rights and stuff. It was pretty cool just to learn a lot of stuff about public health, the underlying institution of public health that I really didn't know a whole lot about. So that was sort of the standout studio for me. And there was also the studio's research methods and applications, or REMA, which was made up of qualitative foundations of public health and quantitative foundations of public health, which basically the name implies research in public health and the importance and the different kinds of processes that public health professionals and adjacent professionals use in their day-to-day work. So it was a lot of stuff I try to not think about because of trauma that class caused me and many others. But the core as a whole was pretty cool. We also had health systems, which, as the name implies, talks about the U.S. healthcare system. We also had a class taught by Chelsea Clinton. I say taught because it was more of a Q&A session than anything else. Nevertheless, was a great experience to hear from her perspective, despite the fact that our politics don't necessarily align all the time, Overall, was a good experience. Hopefully for the next cohorts, they improve it and stuff based on our feedback. Okay, and so as that first semester wrapped up. We finished all our finals and stuff. We were on break for a little bit, but our next semester did start pretty early. It started early January, I believe. Second semester was tough as shit. Like if you ate a bunch of beef and black beans, grains, and took some iron supplements, that's how hard it was. That was some hard shit, dude. It was tough. For a lot of reasons. In December of last year, I started looking for apartments in New York because I was like, okay, I need to be in the city where I go to school. Started doing some apartment hunting. I eventually found one after a very arduous and difficult process of apartment hunting. It was basically all virtual, so we basically didn't even see it until we got to New York. Signed sometime in signed sometime in December, moved, got to New York January 15th. At that point, the semester had already begun. It was that plus some mental health challenges I was facing. The second semester was just a bunch of stuff adding on top of each other. That was definitely a tough cookie, because we also had to start looking for a practicum, a summer practicum, which I have already secured. Thank God. The fish. I'm a grill dad, and I'm grilling all kinds of beasts. Steak, chicken, pork, salmon, and cod. Gotta keep up the character, you know? We had to look for a practicum at the same time as all this stuff was happening, and my position starts in a couple weeks actually, but I am back home in California visiting family for a bit. It's been cool to just like come back home for a little bit, but yeah, my practicum starts soon. Eventually found one. That on top of the difficulty of the classes, the midterms, the finals, the papers, all this stuff, on top of trying to participate in class in a format, Zoom University, that is not necessarily built for a person like me. All this stuff was pretty difficult. My mental health has definitely dwindled in the past 15 months or so. I'm excited that, fully vaxxed and waxed, ready to have sex. This past semester was definitely the toughest I have experienced in my academic career. First grade was tough. This was a close second. Potentially first. We'll see after I have a self-assessment of sorts. Despite how difficult it was to get through this first year of grad school, it was definitely very rewarding in a lot of ways that I really appreciate and value and will never forget, And a lot of those things are through like the relationships I've built with people, with a lot of my friends that I've made through the program. I feel like I'm about to start crying, but I won't. Because I'm a man, I'm a dad, grilling shit and shooting the shit, But it's just been really cool to make friends over Zoom, basically internet friends. But then you actually get to meet them in person, see them in person, crack jokes, laugh hysterically. It's just cool to have that sense of camaraderie with someone that if you went to a different place, to a different school, you never would have known they would have existed. I think it's just really cool to, build that relationship with someone from the ground up. And I think that's something that's been a plus through Zoom University, because it's a very unique experience, a very unique way to make people. I did not make these people, I met them. A very unique way to meet people. I'm just really excited to get back to New York, start my summer internship, and actually hang out with people and not have to worry about when the next discussion post is due, when the next policy memo is due, when the next paper is due. Due dates, more like due dates, because it's shit. Just wanted to make this video just to talk about my first year of grad school. More like dad school, because the dad thing. I just wanted to do a little recap. And thank you for everyone that has, come across my videos. I have noticed that my first video I put out has like 1,000 views. Huh? I don't even know 1,000 things. Thank you. I really like making videos. I just haven't really had the time because of grad school. But now that, like I said, Chet Hanks summer is officially commencing as of right now, I'm going to be putting out a lot of content this summer. So you can be content with that this summer. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see ya in the next one, okay? I'm gonna end with a really funny dad joke as soon as I think of one. Okay, just want to make sure it's still recording because I've had issues with that. It's on my phone, so okay. Who is the best rapper of all time that has kids? That baby, like Da Baby. That just sounds like a dad that's also a baby. So that's pretty funny. Like Boss Baby. Okay. I think that's a great way to end a video. So hey sport, let's go toss the rock around, Or go do your homework though first, kid. Yeah. That's enough, I think. So, okay, wow. Why is that basketball so loud? I don't know. Again, thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next video that I make. Hopefully it's soon. So, peace out from your pops.